Hey, it's Matt from Landsiedel Fitness. I'm here today to talk to you about glutes. We're going to start off by talking about the Glute Minimus. So today I'm going to be reviewing strength and mobility. So these are the two functions that we're going to be looking at. The glute min is a muscle that is located, it's kind of buried underneath the glute max and the glute med, which is right about here. So it's kind of located right in here. It's a fan-shaped muscle, and its primary actions are going to be abduction, so looking at bringing our hip and femur outside of our body, and the other function is going to be internal rotation at the hip. So we're going to start off with a little bit of strengthening. So if we want to take this muscle and we want to isolate the muscle, we're going to be doing something I like to call the rainbows. So we're going to be on our side in a side plank formation. We're going to have our hips stacked, our feet stacked, and we're going to want to have our head and chest back in, and we're in a neutral spine. Okay, we're going to start by bringing our foot behind and bringing our foot forward. So this is giving us a rainbow formation, and we're just focusing on contracting the glute min. The glute min has a propensity to become very tight and immobile for people who tend to sit a lot. So what we want to do with this muscle is we want to really stretch it, give it some mobility. One of the best ways that I know how to do that is by using a softball or a lacrosse ball. So one of these two, I tend to find this one works a bit better because it is a muscle that's buried, like I said, like right underneath here. So we want something a bit smaller that can get in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down. It requires some core strength to do this, because you're going to need to you don't want to put your full body weight on, at least not at first, because it can be really painful. So what we're going to do is we're going to have our arm down. We're going to pull our shoulder back, so we're not kind of resting in our shoulder joint. We want to be pulled back and using our scapular retracted muscles. And we're going to come up, we're going to set the ball down and place it right on the glute and just start to kind of roll around until you find a spot that's really tender, like a trigger point. And what I want you to do once you locate that spot is I want you just to kind of rest down into it. And we're just going to hang out here. We're going to hang out until we feel the softening of the muscle move around the ball. And once that happens, we're just going to move over and we're going to try and find another trigger point. So as we break these trigger points up, it's going to allow the muscle to release and get to its full length again, which will take the pain out of the muscle.